translation of disaster garage, but actually it's not the driveway, so actually maybe it's disaster driveway, but whatever. There's anthills everywhere and it's all cracked, so I guess it's a disaster. First thing you do, get yourself a beverage. I got myself a lovely, what is this, a pub ale from 9 Mile Brewing in beautiful downtown Bloomington. Yummy, yummy. If you haven't been there, get you there. I'm going to wreck a master link on my 2016 FZ07. Actually, hopefully not. We'll see. Bought this new tool. It's an RK chain tool. Supposedly, you can't over mush your thingies, but if there's a way to wreck something, I'll find it. This chain here has the old clip style, which, don't kid yourself, folks. You got something like an FZ07 or whatever, these work fine. This chain is just shot. It was a cheap one I bought on Amazon or something. And I guess the only reason I bought it was because the only way you can get clip style is to buy a cheap one nowadays, because nobody makes them. These are fine. Now, when I have my MT10, the MT10 is more than twice the horsepower and twice the torque, so I wouldn't trust one of these on there, really. Although it would probably be fine on that too. But it worked fine on here. It's just the chain shot. It's tight, loose, and I don't know if my sprockets are any good. This test will find out. A new chain, if it's good to go, then it's good to go. If not, then I might have to do sprockets again. That's going to piss me off because I just put these on last year. But this chain is just, the O-rings are missing and stuff, so I guess there's probably stuck on there. There's one. Yeah, there's stuck on there. One's missing. I think there's a whole bunch missing throughout the entire chain. I don't know what, I'd have to look. I could look at my orders on Amazon and see what brand the chain was. I don't remember. But this sucker is toast as far as I can tell. I'm going to be really bummed out if I have to do the sprockets again. It's not that big a deal. It's just, it's kind of a pain in the ass to do, and not super cheap. They're not super expensive either, but just keep spending money I don't have to spend. I don't really want to do that. Look, there is an O-ring in there, so they were all there. Yes. I didn't think I even got any in there when I put it on there, or at least two were missing, because I couldn't get the plate on far enough and then get the clip on or something. I don't remember. Maybe these need to be pressed before you put the link on. I don't know. I don't think they do, but I didn't think they had to be, but maybe they were supposed to be. But put that back together and then I'll inspect this later. It's cheap chains, they work, but they don't live very long. Now I've got a RK525 XSO. This should be a much better quality chain. People like to clean them off before they put them on. I don't care if crap gets all over my rear wheel because my bike's filthy right now anyway. I should have cleaned up these sprockets before I put it on, but I'm not gonna. I just want to get it on there. I should have zip tied this to the old one and pulled it through. That would have been easier, but oh well. I'll just feed her through. Not that big a deal. Bike on a stand and in neutral. Just put it through there. Just trying to keep it off the ground with all the dirt. Dirt and leaves and grass. Debris, whatever else might be laying around. I might screw this up. I don't have to worry about my master link. I might probably true, but in real life, one thing I love about theory is 99.9% of the time, theory is wrong. So, something you gotta remember. And this is, yeah, it says 108 links is what I need, and it is, right there. Oh. That was one hell of an attractive mommy. I don't think I've ever seen her around here before. Jesus. I wish I had my stool to sit on, but I got my helmet sitting there with my camera on it. So, what else can I sit on? Oh well, whatever. Now, the master link. We're going to have 4 O-rings. 1, 2, 3, 4. This isn't like really a how-to, so I'm not really going to be showing you everything, but it's just a video on can I screw it up, because I'm really good at screwing things up. I get most things right, but sometimes I make a big old mess of stuff, and I'm not too proud to admit it. I am not perfect. If you ask me, I'll tell you I am. Oh, I'm perfect. I do everything just right. Again, theory. In reality, nah. I can really mess some stuff up. But so, the master link, 2 O-rings, put 1 on each pin. Bing, bing. Put a little more of that yummy grease on there. Again, you have to make that noise or you'll go to jail. It's a law. Messing with grease, you go. So, grease on the pins. Slide through these here 2 holes on this here chain. If it'll fit. There you go. There you go. Now, 2 more O-rings. Grease those up a little. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Slip those bad boys on there. They'll stay on there. Come on, grease, hold them on. Please don't fall out. Please don't fall off. Just stay there. They're gonna both fall off. God damn it. Side plate. If there's a logo on it, which I don't see. We'd want to go logo side out, but I don't see one. Put a little more grease on that bar. Why isn't there a logo on there? There should be. It should say RK or something. Alright, well, you're not going to do that for me. That's the way it is. Now, here's the tricky bit, mate. Foot and I think I'm supposed to do this down here on the bottom. Let's turn this a little bit. It's a sticky wicket, mate. No, I don't. Everyone's always saying you're supposed to put the logo out, but I don't see one on there. Any marking on it? I don't see any marking. So that's freaking stupid. Alright, now wipe some of this grease off my case here. Now, here's where the micrometer comes in. Turn turn it on, close it all the way, zero it. Now I measure 2 links, or a link, I should say. 20.39 millimeters. Only. Let's zero this again. Measure the next one, or a different one. 20.39 millimeters. That's what it comes out to be, according to this. So what I want to do is get my brand new handy dandy out. Let's see if this works. I don't have any freaking clue what I'm doing. I've never done one of these rivet style chains before. So we get this somehow. This is supposed to hold the thing. On 17 millimeter wrench, which I have some right here, somewhere, right here. Oh, need beverage. I'll just set my beverage down over here and hope I don't break my patron's pint glass. Now we want to press this plate on until it's 20.39 millimeters, according to the interwebs, everybody on Earth. So let's see what I can do here. Again, I've never done this before, so I'm going to stop right now and look. It certainly isn't far enough yet. Say, don't overpress it. Don't ever press it on too far. Oh, let's measure that. I wish I had one of those tables. You'd put your bike on and then do this stuff, but I don't know where I'd put it. I'd put it out in the backyard and it's out in the snow. And 20.7 according to that. If I can read that right, which my old eyes are. Let's not go into that. 20.74, so a hair more. If I was told right about how this works. Does it have to be exactly? I don't know. I don't think so. Like right in the neighborhood. Just not pressed on too far, not far enough, you know what I mean? I bet that's pretty good right there. I'm going to zero this again. What did I say? 20.39. 20.63. A little bit more. It's 20.38. I really don't think that's going to be a problem. 20.37. Whatever. Okay. One. Whoa. 20.39 on the freaking noogers. We all know how painful that is. 20.39. 20 point. Well, wait a minute. Let me zero that. Uh, 20.56. That just said 39. I don't know if it was zeroed quite right though either. So we'll zero that again. 20.02. $20.40, I'm going to call that bueno. Really have to be that exact? I wouldn't imagine so. Now, get out some different bits for the handy dandy. I want this her thing in here, and I want, let's look, make sure I'm doing this right. Oh yeah, man, this might not take that long. Where was it? I saw it down here somewhere. FP500 JP. FP500 JP. And on the other side, I want, where is it? Why isn't this telling me? Oh, TPP220. Oh, it's kind of a goofy way to illustrate it, but TPP220. That's 210. That's it right there. So that's the one for breaking the chain, which I didn't have to do because I had a link up in her. Now this supposedly won't let me squish them too far, as long as I don't get crazy on it. They say just turn it until there's firm resistance, and then you're done. So I'm going to say that's pretty firm resistance right there. See what that looks like. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, this one. That's firm resistance right there. Just nowhere near as strong as I used to be when I was younger, so it could be. That feels like firm resistance, but I'm supposed to crank a little more. It's not binding though. Not, maybe just another quarter ooga dooga. Just because I like to wreck shit. So I'll probably do it too much. We'll see. Make sure it won't come off, that's all. So that makes me feel a lot better about it, yeah. I'm gonna call that freaking groovy, baby. I'd like to measure these. I don't have a caliper to measure these with. I don't have anything that'll get in there and measure that. So we'll see. This chain might freaking, the plate come off, the chain will come off and rip half my left leg off, but hey, you know, gotta learn somehow. Or the rear will lock up. The wheel will lock up and I'll freaking crash and die. But shit, my job sucks. What the hell? Gotta die of something. If that worked properly, which it appears it did, that was really freaking easy. And I would highly recommend this tool to anybody. Time will tell, but now I have to adjust the chain up. We got an O-ring laying here. Did that fall out of my... Nah, it must be off the old one. I hope so. Well, yeah, because the plate never came off after I put it on, so... Well, that's how I get it out. Poke that through like that door. that's what it is, that's really freaking easy. Let's adjust this chain. Check everything out. Ooh, take it for a little spin. Let's see. 20.26. Let's make sure that's zeroed. I'm not sure that is. Nah, that's not zero. It's close though. Zero, baby. .36. I'm going to say that's 20.29. It's supposed to be 20.39, wasn't it? No. 20.43. 20.43. Holy crap. That's what it just said on both of them. .39. .74. That can't be right. .30. 20.46. I'm not trusting this caliper at all. I should put a new battery in this thing. I remember where I bought this Matco tools, I think. Should be fairly good. 20.30. Okay. I can always grow another leg if it comes off, tears me apart, whatever. Now I gotta try to see the marks. 1, 2.5. This is way more. Check the now we're talking the chain. It's gonna spew this grease all over my rear wheel, but I don't care. My bike's filthy as hell if you can't tell. That's mostly from chain lube too. I was having so much trouble with the chain, I kept lubing crap out of the thing and just spews grease everywhere. Got chain lube all over everything. No, I think that worked out nice. I think that was, if that's it, I'm never going to be afraid to do one of those ever again. That was easy. Thank you, RK, for making this tool. What a freaking piece of cake, bro. They look like really good. I'm going to go, need to go grab a flashlight anyway. I can't see the marks on the other side. And then I'm going to take a good look at those rivets, see exactly what they look like, but they look great. There's an actual spec for it. I think it's print it on here, but I don't really care. That feels really good. I was going to look at those. Now, what I'm going to do to be real professional, I'm going to wipe the grease off of that master and put some paint on it. So if it ever to fall off, I will not see the paint and I'll know something's wrong. I'll be like, hey, my freaking master link fell apart. As if it hadn't already killed me because it, you know, the rear wheel locked up and shit. Whatever. Just saying. I walk up to my bike and I don't see that white mark, then I know something's wrong. Now, I just happen to know off the top of my head that the torque for this rear axle is 80 foot-pounds. Actually, it's like 76.8 or some fucking ridiculous number. 78.6. I suppose they're converting from Newton meters in there. Well, let me check my marks again before I do this. 1, 2, 3. Push 1, 2, 3 on the dot. Let me give this one just a little bit more. One, 2, 3. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. It might be a wee bit tight, but it's going to stretch immediately. So we're going to call that good. We're going to give it a torque. If I don't hit myself in the nuts with this thing, which I'm good if I don't be careful here. No, that's, yeah. Yeah, that feels fine. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Axle slider, so my axle will slide. Woohoo! What do you do when your axle won't slide? Yeah, jeez. You're in big trouble then. Snap-on ratchet that, do yourself a favor, if you want a quality tool, don't buy it from Snap-on. You're going to pay way too much and it's going to suck ass. I actually brought that home from work because it's such a piece of junk. I'm like, well, it'll work okay in the garage at least. It's freaking garbage. I hate Snap-on. I bought 2 of those ratchets with the pivoting head things on them. One from Matco, one from, well, 3. 2 from Snap-on, 1/2-inch drive. And then one from Matco, 3/8 drive. And one from Snap-on, 3/8 drive. Well, the 1/2-inch drive, Snap-on has been fine. That thing was such a piece of junk, like I say, I brought it home. It'll work okay here, but the Matco one's way better than the freaking Snap-on one every day of the year. I like that thing a lot. So let me go grab my paint pen. We'll mark that link and go for a ride and see what see how the new chain feels. I'm sure it's going to be great. So let me go grab my paint pen. We'll mark that link and go for a ride and see what see how the new chain feels. I'm sure it's going to be great. You make good stuff. Off you go. I can ride this to work tomorrow. I'm riding the ground every day, but I don't mind. I love the ground, but still. See if I can even see the leak now. I might have to do it later. I should have left it on the stand, but oh, there it is right there. It'll work. I see a lot of guys using something real visible, like red, or a lot of them with like hot pink. They're probably just borrowing their girlfriend's fingernail polish or something, but I'm going to do white. I can redo it later. Been meaning to go buy some fingernail polish anyway, like a big kit of it, so I can use it at work. I keep telling my boss to get some paint pens, but he just won't do it. So these paint pens ain't cheap. Look at this stupid thing. It costs like 16 bucks or 18 bucks or something. I'm sure I can go get a whole set of fingernail polish for like 5 bucks or something, just for marking stuff on cars. So, you know, be sure what's going on there. I don't know how long that takes to dry. Probably longer than it's going to be for me to take this out for a spin. So. Yeah, it looks really good. I think that's a winner. A wiener. It's a wiener. Alright, got myself a couple more sips of yumminess. Boy, it's low on gas. That's okay. I'll get some gas tomorrow. I go fill it up right now. I'm not gonna though. I'm too lazy. I'm just gonna chill out. But I'll take it for a little spin. I should ride it without my helmet. I do not condone it. Boys and girls riding without a helmet is stupid. Just so I can listen. But as noisy as that old one was, I think I'm going to notice the difference right away. So, and let's see. Well, maybe it'll come apart and turn my leg up. Then I'll have video of that. That'll be pretty cool. Like I say, a lot of guys clean the chain off so it won't spill all over the wheel. This thing's so filthy, I don't really care. I gotta wash this thing anyway. I have chain cleaner and stuff. And the chain cleaner works great to clean up the rear wheel too, if you didn't know that. Or kerosene. Kerosene works great on the wheels. You don't have to worry about they say don't use it on your O-ring chain, just leave the O-rings. I don't buy that. I mean, when I was young, that's all we ever used was kerosene. We didn't have problems with O-rings, but I did actually go buy some, so I'll use that on the chain. But on the wheel, you just put it on a rag and wipe it around, and that kerosene takes everything off. It like cleans it up really nice, makes it all shiny. Then you go right around the block and it's filthy again anyway, so who cares? But so I get a kick out of these guys. They're always just polishing their bike, and then they ride it freaking 2 blocks and it's filthy again. Well, chain was so loud. My tires are good. Used to feel take a look, see if the plate's still on there. I'm sure it is. I think that tool's the shit, man. I think that tool is absolutely freaking slick as hell. And I've never done one of these rivet style chains ever before in my entire life, so I don't know shit about doing it. So, but I don't see my white, but it's probably, oh yeah, there it is. It's up under the guard, under my T-Rex racing guard, which also serves as a case saver, if I remember correctly. So if my chain does come apart, it shouldn't destroy my engine. I guess I got to call it a success, and I guess I got to say that tool is pretty darn slick. I'll ride it to work tomorrow and see what happens. Get it to speed on the highway, and the mushing, the riveting looks really good on them. I'm going to say it's good. Time will tell. Anyway, so maybe I'll pop the helmet off and go for a little ride, but so I won't be taking you folks with me. But another installment from Disaster Garage. Now remember, reproduction, videotaping this is strictly prohibited, and never put a live chicken in your underwear unless you want to. Gay marriage is legal. What the hell? Put a live chicken in your underwear. Have a good time.